Hello everyone, welcome to Cyber Platter. This is a video on ISC Square CCSP to help you prepare for the certification. Today we will cover the last part, that is the seventh of Domain 5 Cloud Security Operations. So this is the agenda for today. We will discuss how to manage security operations. So we will cover Security Operations Center, monitoring of security controls, log capture and analysis, that is SIEM, log management, and then incident management. Okay. Actually, for incident management, there is already a video which talks in detail about incident management. I have added that in the description. Please go through it, okay? Because I don't want to repeat it again in this video. The first topic is Security Operations Center, SOC. The Security Operations Center is the central point of an organization's cybersecurity program. Yeah? The SOC plays a crucial role in collecting and analyzing security information, operating security infrastructure, and coordinating incident response efforts. Many organizations run their SOC on a 24/7 basis, although smaller organizations may provide after-hours service through an on-call staff member. Okay. The SOC serves as a centralized point of coordination for all cybersecurity activities. When anyone in the organization suspects a potential security incident, they should use the SOC as their first point of contact. Yeah. SOC staff should be trained to triage and respond to these requests, notify other staff as necessary. SOC staff should be trained to triage and respond to these requests and also to notify other staff as necessary. The SOC also plays a key role in the organization's cybersecurity professional development program. As you know, usually Security Operations Center is the first level of many of our cybersecurity careers. In a cloud managed services arrangement, the provider will most likely have a security operations center overseeing the various cloud data centers and underlying infrastructure, and depending on the service and deployment models, the platforms and applications as well. The cloud customer, however, may also have a security operation monitoring its own users, cloud accounts, and interactions. There may be some shared responsibility and activity between the provider and customer for detection, reporting, investigation, and response actions. All of these need to be established in the contract. Yeah. The SOC acts as a central point for the monitoring of security controls. The security controls in the IT environment are not durable. A security control cannot be purchased, implemented, and then considered complete, right? Instead, controls must be continually monitored to ensure that they are effective, operating as intended, and addressing the risks or vulnerabilities that they were supposed to mitigate. Moreover, the entire environment must be monitored continually to determine if new or emerging threats or risks are dealt with properly. Older security systems required periodic risk reviews and might deem an IT environment as protected for a certain duration if the review was successful or had no significant findings. Current guidance and industry best standards refute that model, instead stating the preferred approach of continuous monitoring. NIST in the Risk Management Framework, ISO in the 27000 series of IT security standards, and the CIS all make continuous monitoring a central tenet of protecting an IT environment. Monitoring of security controls include a wide variety of systems such as firewalls, intrusion detection systems, intrusion prevention systems, honeypots, vulnerability assessment tools, network security groups, SIEM, system logs, endpoint security controls, right? Remember that these systems are hardware or software based and they will fail at some point. The monitoring often takes place through the centralized console of a security information and event management or SIEM tool. The SIEM collects log entries from a wide variety of security related systems and stores them centrally. It also provides analysts with the ability to correlate the information, as information spread across multiple systems may combine to provide valuable threat intelligence. There should be monitoring of SIM systems as well, like the logs are getting collected or no, is the alerting system working fine. We'll talk about this in more detail in a minute, okay? A SIEM, that is Security and Information Event Management, is a software product or service that collects, aggregates, and indexes logs from multiple sources and makes those logs easily searched and analyzed. Now let's see some of the goals of a SIEM solution. The first one is aggregation. One of the most fundamental function of SIEM tools is gathering data from many sources and aggregating them into a single index searchable collection of data. Logs can be aggregated from a wide variety of sources including servers, databases, applications, network devices, and cloud resources. The primary benefit of log aggregation is that it gives you the ability to search and analyze multiple data sources from a single point, which saves security analysts a great deal of time associated with logging into separate systems and potentially forgetting to check one or more sources. Data aggregation is virtually a necessity for customers managing thousands of systems and services in a cloud environment. Okay? The next one is correlation. This is also another core functionality provided by SIEM solutions, and it is the ability to identify and connect common attributes amongst separate data sources in order to provide useful information. That means SIEM tools enable event correlation that connects the dots between separate events to identify patterns. Okay. The next goal is alerting. Once log data is aggregated and event information is correlated, SIEM tools are able to alert you of potential security incidents. Alert monitoring typically occurs around the clock and can be configured to trigger in real time based on specific users, actions, error codes, or other parameters. The cloud pay as you use model means the around the clock monitoring and alerting may generate a costly amount of data. You must architect your logging and monitoring solutions with resource utilization in mind. The next goal is dashboards. A dashboard is a single graphical view of multiple alerts and data points. When dealing with an insane amount of log data and potentially high volumes of alerts, SIEM dashboards can help bring order to the madness and place the most important information front and center. Most SIEM tools offer out-of-box dashboard templates with the ability to create customized dashboards to suit your needs. The next goal is forensic analysis. SIEM solutions allow long-term storage of correlated log data and provide the ability to search historical logs that cover your entire infrastructure. This means that you can conduct forensic analysis in your environment by investigating particular users, endpoints, time periods, or other criteria. The next goal is second source of logs. In the event of a breach, many attackers will wipe system logs to clear their tracks. In such cases, SIEM will keep a safe copy of the system logs for analysis. Yeah. So to summarize what we discussed, Security Operations Center, that is SOC, will help you monitor the environment for abnormal behavior and signs of compromise, analyze system logs, protect the organization from attacks, perform vulnerability scans, monitor internet traffic and other traffic flows, handle asset discovery and management, assist with incident response. Next, we will talk about log capture and analysis. Log data needs to be collected and analyzed both for the hosts as well as for the guest running on top of the host. We should also consider network devices. Okay. Various tools allow you to collect and consolidate log data. Centralization and offset storage of log data can prevent tampering provided the appropriate access controls and monitoring systems are in place. Security professionals are responsible for understanding the needs of the organization with regard to log capture and analysis. We are also responsible for ensuring that the necessary tool sets and solutions are implemented so that information can be managed using best practices and standards. Now let's see OWASP provided guidance for collecting event log and log data. Okay. The first one is to perform input validation on event data from other trust zones to ensure it is in the correct format and consider alerting and not logging if an input validation failure occurs. A log injection attack occurs when an attacker creates false log entries or injects malicious content into logs through unvalidated input. So you should perform sanitization on all event data to prevent log injection attacks. Encode data correctly from the output format. If the log is written to the databases, try to understand what is SQL injection and how this can be prevented, right? Ensure that failures in the logging processes or systems do not prevent the application from otherwise running or allow information leakage. Synchronize time across all servers and devices where possible. The next topic is logging verification. As with most security mechanisms, logging architectures must be tested to verify that they function as intended. Again, OWASP provides a set of guidelines for verification. Let's see what are those. Ensure the logging is working correctly and as specified. Ensure logging is implemented and enabled during application security, fuzz, penetration, and performance testing. Check events are being classified consistently and the field names, types, and lengths are correctly identified to an agreed standard. Test the mechanisms are not susceptible to injection attacks. Ensure that there are no unwanted side effects when logging occurs. Check the effect on the logging mechanisms when external network connectivity is lost. Ensure that logging cannot be used to delete system resources, for example, by filling up disk space or exceeding database transaction log space, leading to denial of service. Aside from preventing a DOS attack, as I mentioned before, keep in mind that cloud is pay as you use model. It's in your best interest to validate that your cloud logs are not using unnecessary resources and driving up your bill. Test the effect on the application of logging failures such as simulated database connectivity loss, lack of file system space, missing write permissions to the file system, and runtime errors in the logging module itself. Verify access controls on the event log data. If log data is utilized in any action against users like blocking access or account lockout, ensure that it cannot be used to cause denial of service of other users. Okay. The next topic is incident management. Incident management is the process of monitoring for, responding to, and minimizing the impact of incidents. Like I mentioned initially, there is another video that I have already uploaded which talks about incident management in detail. I've added the link in the description. Please go through it, okay? And this brings us to the end of domain 5, cloud security operations. I will see you in the next videos. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.